A new creation. Hello, Malcolm here. Welcome to part 21 of this series, A New Creation, and episode 530 of Quiet Time Coaching. And today, learn his lifestyle, the lifestyle of Jesus. Now, the premise of this whole series is that God is loving us into spiritual character growth. Jesus is the inspiration for that spiritual character. We are being transformed into his likeness, as it says in 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 18. But how does it happen? A key aspect is following him, living as a disciple, because following Jesus changes us, and those changes in turn help us to continue to and develop our followership of him. So today, some thoughts on learning Jesus's lifestyle, and we might focus on some things different to what you may expect. So first of all, one aspect of the lifestyle of Jesus was that he was busy, wasn't he? Very busy. He had so much to do while he was here for the short time he had on this earth. However, we must blend his intensity of focus with his intimacy with God. Consider the first and second parts of Mark chapter 6, verse 31. Let me quote it. The first part, because so many people were coming and going that they did not even have a chance to eat. Let's stop there for a moment. He and his followers, they didn't have time to eat. So many people coming and going. So it shows us that he worked hard. His followers worked hard. So much so that they got hungry, thirsty, and tired, as Jesus was in John 4, verse 6, tired as he was from the journey. But then there's the second part of this verse. He said to them, "Come with me by yourselves to a quiet place and get some rest." Jesus recognized that his followers needed refreshment, and he recognized his own need in this area. So in one sense, Jesus was very busy. In another sense, he was not busy, or at least he was as busy as he could be, but no busier than his times of refreshment with God could enable. Take the opening of Mark's Gospel. He goes from spending time with the Spirit to calling disciples to follow him, to healing many, and then getting up early to pray. In the morning, while it was still very dark, in verse 35, he got up and went out to a deserted place, and there he prayed. And Simon and his companions hunted for him. When they found him, they said to him, "Everyone is searching for you." Do you see this? His followers had to hunt for him. In other words, he was determined not to be disturbed until the right time. Jesus' behavior didn't make sense to his followers, but his healthy rhythms of spiritual disciplines gave him the strength and the insight to be the person of impact that he was. Reflect on this. What did Jesus do in his private life, as you read through the Gospels, that enabled him to be who he was in his public life? And how does his example inform your choices of how to use your time and your energy? Our practices off-screen prepare us for being on stage, whatever stage God has given you in your life. So my question is, what will you practice this week that might make people have to hunt for you and that might confuse them, but crucially, that will fill you with kingdom strength, spirit strength, as you follow Jesus, enabling you to adopt more of his heart and character so that you can have more of his life in you and have a bigger impact for Jesus in this world. Next time, we will explore learning to love what Jesus loves. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care and God bless.